Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Carol's Daily Sauce. Here I am back with another reaction video. And actually, it's not a reaction video. This is actually a reaction recording. And these recordings are so convenient for me because sometimes I just don't feel like looking in the camera. When it gets later on during the night, I have literally put a bonnet on my head and got real comfortable. And this way, I don't have to show my face. I don't have to show my room. I don't have to have the lights on. I don't have to do none of that. All I have to do is talk. So before I do reaction videos, you guys, wait a minute before I go any further. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to be reminded of all of the videos that I upload. Thank you to each and every person who responded to my last video of when I had to get the groupies in check, if you know what I mean. So anyway, every time I look at a video from the, go ahead, babe, you can go out. Every time I look at a video from the quote unquote trifecta, and I have to give that trifecta reference credit to Miss True Redbone. Okay, so if you don't know what the trifecta is Strong Mommy Chrissy, My Jazzy Life, and Liv's Life. That's the trifecta. That's what we refer to in the reaction video community, so to speak, as the trifecta. And that name, as far as I know, was given to them by Miss True Redbone. This particular reaction, not relaxation, y'all. Hold on, let me get some tea because I'm getting kind of scratchy throat. It's been kind of hot in California. Actually 85 degrees, which is not as hot as what I'm used to, but every time it gets hot, it causes my asthma attack up. So excuse me for the cracky throat. Hopefully my voice is as pleasant as it always is to you guys. Anyway, this reaction, recording, video, whatever you want to call it, is in reference to Liv's life. It's not a hate. It's not a bash. I'm not trying to get on anybody's good or bad side. I'm just reacting to a video that Liv had put out on yesterday. Prior to my reacting to videos, I don't know if you guys do it, but I always do this. Prior to my reacting, I always look to make sure it hasn't been an overabundance of people doing the reaction, because I don't want to be a part of roadkill. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes though, the videos are so good, you have to put your 2 cents in and let some of the trifecta claim, a good majority of the trifecta, they feel like we're clout chasers, whatever. I done already told people in my last couple of reaction videos, if I wanted to clout chase, it would not be anyone from the trifecta. With all due respect to them, it would not be not now one of them. Okay? So the reason I'm coming here is to do a reaction on Liv's life. Her last video that she did, which was yesterday. And the video, she was in Costco with her children and her mother. They were having lunch, picking up some food for the house. And then she came back to the house. And I always do this because I want to kind of like bring you up if you have not yet watched the video. Long story short, she says, the side chick, she keeps calling Jerrod's new woman the side chick. she not the side chick. And if you guys were here looking at me, you would see me with the little quotations that would go on side chick. She's not the side chick. She's actually the chick now, from what the young lady is saying, okay? Liv is telling her and telling us, stop calling me, stop harassing me. The young lady is saying that she wants to close. She's going to close down Liv's YouTube channel. She's talking about she's going to start up a channel. And I guess from what Liv is saying is to kind of inflict some type of fear in her. And Liv is like, I got to take care of my children. I don't care what she does. I'm not going to respond to her. Guess what, boo-boo kitty? And I'm speaking to Liv. You are responding to her. By her putting a video out in reference to the young lady, she's responding to her. This is the kind of thing that I don't get. You're claiming you're not going to respond to her because you're not saying her name, but you are responding to her because you're making a video about it. She also keeps saying that Jerrod is steady calling her and he's doing this or that. I would not say any of it, because what it's doing is it's causing the rugrat, because that's what I'm going to call the young lady. She's acting like a rugrat, because let me tell you what the deal is. The reality is, whether Olivia and Jerrod are together, they still have 3 children together. So there has to be communication. Now, there's a great possibility that the reason, I'm gonna call her the rugrat, the young lady rugrat, the reason she is pushing the case and harassing Olivia and calling her and texting her and doing all these things, it could be because Jerrod is having her do it because Olivia filed child support papers, which she rightfully should have. It could be Jerrod telling the young lady to do this to harass Olivia because Olivia is not answering his calls. She said he called her all night the other night. She didn't answer his calls. But I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Olivia. You are giving the young lady exactly what it is she wants by making a video. You're not texting her back, doesn't mean anything. You're not responding to her calls, doesn't mean anything. And you're saying that you're thinking about changing your number. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Because then she'll think she's won. So Olivia was also getting on the YouTube, and she was saying that should she file a harassment claim? Yep. If you feel like you're being harassed, yes. File a harassment claim. But don't make a video about her, because when you're making a video about her, you're making her think that she is important. You're making her think that she is important, even though you're not responding. And she said, Liv said this, I'm not going to make a video because if I were to make a video, my kids can see this years from now. Well, what about all the crap that they seen when you and Jerrod were living together and you were doing the food stamp videos and the way you plop your breasts out to feed your baby and let everybody see your breasts? I mean, it's so many things that she's done so far that are on the internet that she can never go back and get. The sad thing about the internet is what we put out there is out there forever, and it will haunt you years from now. But I just need to let her know, just because you're not replying to the young lady, responding to her, you are in fact responding to her when you're doing a video. Now, I thought she was talking about Niecy from Niecy's World. Now, Y'all probably gonna eat me up, okay? And let me tell you something. I could take it. No worries. I can't watch Niecy's World. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. My daughter watches Niecy's World. A lot of people I know watch Niecy's World and they be like, oh, I love her. Oh, she's so cool and she's so this. I can't watch it. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. It just sounds like a big drunk. I, I'm sorry. It just sounds like a big old drunk on the YouTube. So you guys, I'm sorry. I wanted to come back and finish this video. My son, my baby boy had just called and I had to talk to him. I actually didn't have no choice because somebody had said a while ago, when you're doing videos or recordings, whatever it is, always make sure that you put your phone on airplane so that you can't be interrupted. I don't like to do that because you never know if it's an emergency. You know what I'm saying? But I can't live in fear like that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish up from the video. So, from the reaction that I had already started. But, you know, sometimes we have to be careful who we give our time to, who we give our energy to. I know that sounds kind of crazy coming from me because if any of you guys know me, which a lot of you guys did see the video that I let out today, talking about a public service announcement, you gotta be careful who you let get to you. Now, I just had to tell the people whose house this was. I'm not dealing with the side chick, according to what Liv calls Jerrods rugrat or whatever y'all want to call her. I don't know. Liv was saying something about she don't understand how people can take pride in messing up a family or separating a family. And then she did catch herself, okay? She went on to say that they were already having problems. And I was like, wait a minute. Because I was going to get on her for that one because they were having problems in the beginning. Now, I don't know if they were having problems prior to this lady coming along. I know from the very first start that I started watching Liv, Jerrod was doing his own thing. You know, I still go back to the same thing. I don't care what no one says. I've been here long enough to know that with a man, he's going to do exactly what you allow him to do. And the same thing goes for a man. If he has a woman that's running out on him, if he's not nipping it in the bud, and I don't mean being physically abusive, but if he's not calling it out and confronting, she gonna continue to keep sneaking, okay? So I just think in regards to their relationship, and I'm only going on what I've seen in the videos, I think that Olivia wanted something and Jerrod wanted something different. And when you have a relationship where you have two people trying to have a relationship and one is going to the right and the other is going to the left, it's never going to come together. They have to be on the same accord as far as what it is that they want for their children, what it is that they want for their relationship, what it is that they want for everything. And they have to be committed at working together. I'm going to speak on Jerrod. Personally, if Jerrod is doing exactly what she's saying by not answering the calls, not checking in on her when the baby swallowed the plastic or whatever. And you know, I'm so glad that nobody really got on her for the baby swallowing the plastic, because we all have had our children do something. We've all had a baby, more than likely, fall out of a bed. We've all had a baby slip and fall and bump their little head or whatever. You know, We've all had those types of situations. So I'm kind of glad nobody got on her for that. But I just think, personally, I think the Niecy thing and Liv thing, I think they all need to just really come together because they family, and they're family because of the children. Back to Miss Niecy. Yeah, y'all, I can't watch her. I can't. It just looked like she always got a drink in her hand, and she be, I can't get with that. And I hope y'all don't come for me, because guess what? You come for me, I got something for you. I have a right to have my opinion about what it is that I want to watch, and I just can't. I've tried. My daughter loves her. I've tried to watch it, but I just can't. I'm not bougie. I don't think I'm better than anybody, but that's just somebody I cannot watch. Well, I'm going to go ahead. I just wanted to touch on some things and let you guys know how I felt about Miss Liv's Life indicating that she not going to give the girl anything by responding to her, but she did when she made the video. And then she says, and I know you watching it. Well, why would you do it? It's so contradictory. You're not going to give her anything, yet and still you make a video and then address her in the video. I'm telling you, these young people got some growing up to do. And whenever they do it, hopefully they can do just like some of you and I have done. They can look back on their ignorance and say, yep, those were in my younger years, because I did it. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into Carol's Daily Thoughts. Please be so kind to leave some comments in the comment section. If you want to be rude, bring it. You've been rude already. I'm not scared of you rude. Please like and comment and share it, and be good. Y'all have a good rest of the week, and I'll talk to you all real soon. Bye-bye.